Alright, how's it going, Nowhere crew? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we just got a quick little abandoned farmhouse for you guys. I just happened to be driving by and I noticed this place. I'm in a little bit of shambles today because I did not charge my microphone properly, so I'm hoping the audio is okay just straight from the camera. If it's a little bit crappy, I apologize. Fortunately this little thing's dead. But this is just going to be a quick and dirty explore, just real quick, going to check it out. So without further ado, let's go check this old farmhouse out. So, I was checking another spot. It didn't go to plan. It was completely trashed. And one of you guys actually sent me this location to check out. Pretty cool old, probably Victorian era farmhouse. Don't know if it says the age of it, but we got some pretty nice gingerbread decoration up on the peaks of the house, which is cool. The property is ridiculously overgrown, and I mean, like, it is taller than me. It's got to be like 7 feet of weeds, so I can't even get to the front of it. I did walk around quickly just to see if there was a way in, and there is. So we should be able to check this out no problem. But you can see they had a nice little front porch right there. It looks like almost it's a metal roof. And I like the brick, the red brick mixed with the beige. That's pretty cool too. Nice aesthetic choice. Okay, so we got some like beat up extension, it looks like. I decided to continue walking before going in, actually, and I'm kind of happy I did because there is a massive in-ground pool back here. Look at that. That's unexpected. There's a red robin. That's a big pool. It's deep too. It's probably like 12 foot deep at least. You can barely see it with the with all the weeds and brush, but yeah, it goes all the way behind this. That's pretty wild. That's a big that's a really big pool for a house like this. I'm glad that I came back here. Unfortunately though, can't really continue that way. It's just way too overgrown. So yeah, let's head inside the house. I'm gonna guess this was supposed to be like a little storage area. Definitely was added on later in the house's life, no questioning that. We just have a bunch of crap everywhere on the floor here, eh? Calendar from December 1995. Wonder if it's been abandoned since then. If that's the case, it's been abandoned longer than I've been alive, which is pretty crazy. This Revenue Canada thing says 2004 though, so maybe since 04 it's been abandoned. So it looks like this would have been a fairly nice house before it got like smashed up by kids. It's on like a really busy street, so the kids have just come and beat the hell out of it, probably. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. Sorry, there's a bug on the camera. Oh, this is sketchy. I'm stepping on glass. So what do we got here? A servant's or maid entrance to go upstairs. I can't even get over there, but it looks like just a little cold storage right there. So right away we're in the kitchen, which is nice. This would have been actually a pretty decent sized kitchen, lots of space. Look at this big old Panasonic radio. It's got cassettes for it, I believe, or tapes. It's got 2 tape decks. That's pretty funny. Kind of smells in here, not gonna lie. This would have been nice doors back in the day, before it was all smashed up like that. Pantry. It's too bad a lot of these doors and stuff are really nice and some kid just like smashed the crap out of it. or some scrapper or whoever. What's this room? This looks like it was also an extension. Yeah, 100% this was also an extension. Why though? It's not a sunroom. We have a bathroom underneath. There's not even a toilet. It's just a chair over a hole. That's gross. I know there was probably a toilet, but still. Just that thought is terrible. And this just leads out to the side. It's like a weird makeshift extension, which is interesting. It's a linoleum floor. It's pretty wild, like fruit wallpaper. Obviously, the house probably got renovated in like the 80s. A lot of these farmhouses had that happen to them. Like these are probably original floors, but obviously the wall's been painted. Look at that big vent. It's huge. Oh wow. Again, just tons of stuff left behind in here. That's pretty nuts. They started a fire in one of the drawers here. It's a good idea. Start a fire on like hardwood floor. Just ignite the entire house. So either this is the previous tenant's belongings left behind, or some of it's been brought in by like a squatter. Because there's a lot of stuff left in here, especially in this room. A lot of food, and like you can tell usually a squatter, they have the little propane tanks so they can cook their food. So I would imagine at one point somebody was squatting in here and they just, abandoned it themselves, which is kind of ironic. Really nice windows though, huge window trims too. What we got in here? Maybe a dining room. It smells like a cow in here. I don't know how or why that makes sense, but it smells like a cow. Oh, there's hay. Maybe they had some sort of farm animal in here, like a chicken or something, because it really smells like a farm. That's kind of cool. You can see the different layers of wallpaper. All the years of wallpaper just stacked on top of each other. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I wonder if they had some sort of animal in here. Like, obviously they didn't have a cow in here, but it stinks like they did. So this is the front door. We weren't obviously able to go in that way, and it was boarded up anyways, so it didn't really matter. Yeah, I'd be really curious when this house was built. Looks like it was a guy named Keith that lived here. Okay, so I guess we're gonna just head upstairs. Not the biggest house we've ever explored. Kind of a nice banister. Original wood stairs, probably original floors. It's a good drop it down to the abyss. This is a nice room. Beautiful frames for the windows. I could just see how much crap is on the roof. I wonder if they had carpet or something on top of this, because it looks like they had it glued down almost. Somebody destroyed the railing. Simply does not exist. Yeah, that's the entranceway from downstairs in the kitchen. Obviously, we couldn't get up that way. Wallpaper is kind of cool in here too. I just noticed something pretty cool about the roof. I hope I can show you, but on the shingles, they have maple leaves on every single shingle there. They do look like they're metal shingles, so it's like a tin roof probably, but yeah, there's maple leaves on every single one of them. Never seen that before. That's kind of cool. I guess this would have been the wood-burning stove, the hole right there. You can see the old construction style. Was it lath and plaster or something like that? I always forget. Little knick-knack shelf. Wow, look at this, a wood-paneled room. Definitely updated in like the 70s or 80s. It's like the quintessential farmhouse in Ontario. This is how most of them looked for a really long time. It's kind of weird. It has a little like transom window right there. Nice little border trim. Wow, look at the color of this. It's like very green. Oh my god, there's so many bees. Yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna leave that alone. It's like there's probably like a bee's nest somewhere in there, and there's like a swarm. I'm just gonna simply leave that be. Upstairs, a closet. Yeah, I bet you that was the carpet that was running all through up here before somebody ripped it out. Disgusting bathroom. The toilet is rancid. Would let in a lot of beautiful natural light though. This almost feels like an afterthought, this bathroom, for some reason. That's kind of cool. There's like frogs and geckos in this wallpaper. That's different. I also don't know if I'd want a washroom. If this was indeed a window, it probably wasn't, but if this was a window, that'd be a stupid idea. Okay, we just have one room. I didn't see a way to get to the basement, honestly, and I don't know if I'd want to in this place. I feel like it's really gross down there. They use the paneling to freaking cover the window. That's so funny. This is definitely like an original door to this house. Like a plank door like that. Wallpaper's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna double check that there's not a basement, but if there isn't, that's the entire house. Nothing crazy huge, but these old houses are still pretty interesting. Alright, Nowhere crew, I briefly looked for the basement. I didn't see a way to get down to a basement, so we're just gonna leave that be. But yeah, this was definitely a quick one. Not the biggest house ever, but you know, a very cool little farmhouse nonetheless. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, tell me what you guys thought of this place, and if you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, that's it. That's the end of the Explore. I'm out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.